I'm going to do the recording. Thank you for logging in today. Please on your camera so for recording. Okay, the last lesson, some of them say the camera's spoiled, but at least show me your voice. If not, my boss will go after me, please, just to show your face. Thank you, Dongzhe. Zixuan, thank you. Ziye, thank you. Ricky. Eric, please show your face, except the eagle. Okay, thank you very much. Hao Xian, thank you. Jeffrey, are you there? Jeffrey, show your face, please. Jeffrey, are you there? Jeffrey. Thank you, Fiona. Okay, let's go through the questions. I think Jeffrey maybe got some problem on the camera. Okay, let's go to the last lessons that we have talked about. Remember what's the last lesson? Can we all share in the group chat group or whatever it is? What do you learn from the comprehension skills? Can you all type it out or just say it if you want to? Where is my group chat? Okay.
We learn answering techniques and identification techniques.
Okay, so there are 7 Q, right, guys? Can you still remember the 7 Q? What are the 7 Q for comprehension? Can somebody tell me how the 7 Q? If you can, please do not off your camera. All right, so I can see you. What are the 7 Q? Oh, okay, Jeffrey. So Jeffrey, can you just on your camera for a while to show your face? Then after that, you can, if you want to stay on the camera, by all means, okay? Just to show that you're there, Jeffrey. Thanks. All right. Can we? What are the 7 Q that we are talking about here? Okay, can we go quickly? Factual question. Well done. Anyone? Fiona? Maybe I call the name.
Questions.
Inference question. Very good. 5 more to go. All these 7 Q is very important in your comprehension and your future use.
Wait, Charles, you called me?
Yes, Fiona. Yes.
Language use questions.
Yes, I told you before, right? I got one student say, what is language questions, Fiona?
Like the questions you do in literature.
Okay, because you know why I call you, not because I pick on you, because for IB students, you have to take note, they always like to ask for LQ questions. LQ stands for personification, metaphor, similes, and oxymorons, and different type of figurative of speech. I'm not sure last lesson I told you, I got one student, what is the language used to say that Uncle Raymond is as ugly as a clown? So he put there, he's using English language. Don't do that, okay? He's asking you what kind of language, so you have to say he's using similes, he's using metaphor, like the mountain is angry, so he's using personification language. Don't say he's using English language, okay? Of course, it's an English language, and then Spanish, Japanese, so make sure of that, okay? Thank you. So what other Q? Ziye. What other Q question? So can we, because today's lesson is very packed, we have to go through the 2 comprehensions. If for whatever reason, if you don't feel like answering, it's fine. Don't like that. Don't worry, just pass. Just say the word pass, or just put a thumbs up means I pass to the next person. Can? All right, because I'm using, okay, pass. Thank you. Tianxiang. What is the next Q? We talk about LQ, we talk about FQ, we talk about IQ. What else? What are the Q? Sorry?
OQ.
Okay, thank you, Ricky. OQ. OQ stands for what?
Use your own words question.
Thank you, sir.
Option questions.
No, own questions. Yes, thank you. Tianxiang.
Quote questions.
Okay, Tianxiang, thank you so much. How about Jeffrey? 2 more Q. Okay, thanks, Eric. That's why I'm using 2 laptops, because the main laptop is the one I cannot see the rest, so I'm using the Eagle laptop to see. How about who? Eric? What Q is that? 东哲，你跟我讲了。Which Q?
Which one? P or E?
I don't get you. Who is talking? Eric, is it?
Yeah.
Eric, which Q do you think left? And 2 more Q.
P and E.
P and what?
E.
No, not that one. V, okay, I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure what you're saying. Sorry, don't worry. Sorry, Eric. Maybe your mic not very clear. You can type it in your EQ. No, it's not EQ. Okay, how about Zixian? What Q do you think it is? There's an eagle just nice, just behind my head. Okay. Zixian, what Q is that? Do you want to pass or do you want to say? No problem.
I don't know.
Okay, no problem. And don't say IDK. Okay, don't IDK. For now, all of you, I don't want IDK. Okay, you just pass. Don't IDK. When you say I don't know means you have more and more negative. It's okay to say pass. All right, I'll say not sure rather than I don't know. Okay, one is called start with VQ, vocab. Who is typing? Don't type anymore. Sorry. Okay, don't mind. Don't mind. Sorry, don't type. So VQ, the last one will be SQ. Okay, let's go through quickly. Factual question, inference questions. Okay, take away the typing, please. Sorry, because you will block the rest. Inference questions, vocab questions. Okay, and then we talk about coding code question QQ as well. We talk about the language own questions, language questions, and here we talk about response. No, this is not here, not this involved. Okay, so we SQ. All right. So how are we going to do the question? Remember the master and three slave, and then we're using 8W and 1H. Some of you are telling me, hey, no, Uncle Raymond, it's only 5W and 1H. No, it's actually 8W and 1H. Okay, so I went through this one already. So let's go. Remember, that time was who? Hao Xian was helping me to bracket the first sentence of each paragraph, right? Correct, not right? Okay, I hope by now you have read out this comprehension passage, which I'm going to stop here and go through the answer with all of you now. So let's go to question lesson 8. That's today's lesson. And this one lesson we are talking about. You can't on your mic. It's okay. Never mind. You just type okay? Because I'm not sure how you're going to on your mic. The only thing you have to restart your whole laptop again. So which don't do that. Just leave it as it is. Okay. So sorry. Let's move on to the next year. Okay. Now let's go to the questions. Okay. This is the passage here. Okay. I expect all of you to do the questions, but whatever reason you're not sure, or if your answer is different with Uncle Raymond, so please say just type it out and just tell me what is your answer. Or if not, you can just say, just mention, Ricky, my answer is this. Zixian, my answer is this. Okay. Or Dongzhe, my answer is this. Tianxiang. Okay. Let's go through. A pile of special sticks lay out the meeting house. Sorry. So in what way? So I will take up these things here. Okay. Look here. Okay, here's the answer. You see this, we are talking about IQ and FQ and BQ as an LQ. Which one is it? Is it all of them? So the answer is here. Look here. They were made, realize that it's past tense. They were made from the branches of a particular tree. And there's this tree. This is a Puhatawa tree. That's the name of the native people who call the tree in the NZ. Okay. And the bark was worn off in the middle of each stick. So you don't just put there made of this tree. So the answer is 2 marks. The question is 2 marks. So you have to answer this. In what ways? You see the word what? It's just like why and how, okay? Anyone different? Your answer different? If not, I move on. If your answer is different, please sound it out, okay? If not, I'm going to move on. So can I have everyone participate, okay? So the student will read the questions, I'll read the answer. That will be easier, okay? So next, we'll go by this way. We go by this way. Let's listen first. Those who the mic cannot use it, fine. Then you just put the thumbs up and move on. Liang Ning will be the next. We'll read question number 10, followed by Ricky, Zixian, Eric, Dongzhe, Tian An, Fiona, Tianxiang, Ziyue, Hao Xian, and Jeffrey. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Ricky, you want to say something? No,
Okay, no mind.
Okay, sure. Please don't be shy. Okay, Liang Ning, let's go. Question, please.
How can we tell that the Maori children were excited about playing the stick game?
Okay, so the word how. So you have to look for the methods to make them more interesting. How do you find this movie? How do you find this sport? How do you find this person? So it's the method. So look here. They complete their household chores quickly. So that's how. They finish a household quickly and dash out of their homes to play the stick game. Okay, so look here, the answer is there, but by right, you guys supposed to kind of do it and then send it to me for me to view. Because sometimes, you see, that's the only thing that a bit, to me, I find is a bit disadvantage is Zoom, that I can't see your answer. But the best is once you mark ready, it's best that you screenshot the things and then send it to Uncle Raymond by email. Then I can still V and V. V and V stand for verified and validate. These two words must use it. Next time when you go to Poly or JC or university, this V and V is very important. Sorry. So that's the answer. They complete their household then and dash out of their house to play. So this answer. Who's that?
What if I just write the 2 points and then just write something like not wearing shoes? Can it still be like that?
Oh, the 2 points you mentioned is like that, but say not wearing shoes, okay?
But then I say not wearing shoes, yes.
Yeah, inside got this and dashing out, so it's okay. Sometimes I don't really follow this one. It depends on your answer. That's why, Leonie, I need to see your answer, okay? But you still don't get 0 marks. Come on, if you have these two answers, okay, to me, I will give 1.5 marks. Yeah, you're going to tell me there is no half marks, right? The marking scheme has no half marks. Sorry, I'm not in MOE. This is how my marking scheme, but as I mentioned before, I'm not the professional marker in Cambridge. This is how I feel. I think students should be awarded in this way. But of course, I got students argue with me and say, no, if you want to follow strictly according to MOE and the teacher, I don't stop you. Okay. All right. So this is already mentioned before. Thank you. Next one, who's done? Ricky.
Oh, wait. For the same question, right?
Which question? Number 10?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I said that as soon as they were done with the household chores, the Maori children quickly gathered in the courtyard where the special sticks were.
可以啊，可以 can.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, this is the rest of you. The best is that you open out your mouth and use the mic, or if not, you can type it out. If you feel shy later on, you can circle the questions and then scan it and email to me. So there are 3 ways to give me your homework. All right, Ken. Next one, who's done? 8, I done already. 11, Vicky.
Sure, do I read the question?
Yes. Now all the students will read the questions. I will read the answer. Fair enough.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
As they chanted, Ulana thumped her sticks on the ground, banged them together, and then threw them upright to the child on her right.
Oh my
Lines
goodness. Oh,
14
sorry.
to 15.
Sorry. Carry on. My fault. Identify
a word in this sentence that means striking heavily with a dull sound.
Okay, you look at question line 14 and 15. This is where you are supposed to do your VQ, your vocab word, that is term. So how do you know one sentence before and one sentence after this? Unfortunately, I have to go back to the comprehension. So please look at your comprehension passage now if you have. If some of you printed out, then it's good. If not, then you have to play around with your guys, don't type anything already. Unless you cannot answer my question, then you type it out. So don't type anything. Okay, so next one. When they say bang them together, so the keyword is bang them together and then threw them outright the child. So the child will stick. That means when you do all this kind of action here, it's kind of making a very loud sound, striking heavily with a down sound, like boom, 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 something like that. Okay, so yep. So next one. Can you give me a minute for a while first? I think somebody is calling me. Okay, so sorry, guys. Okay, don't type anymore. So the word time, okay? So that's what it means by one sentence before and one sentence after to tell you this is the word here. You see? It tells you that they're making a sound because by the action that she did that, okay, they'll make a loud noise. Okay, let's move on. Anyone got it correct? If all correct, please thumbs up. I'm looking at the other laptop now. Thank you, Dongze. Thank you, Eric. Okay, thank you, Jeffrey. Hao Xian, yes, thank you, no problem. How about Ziyue, Fiona, the rest of you? Liang Ning? Tian Xiang? Thank you, Liang Ning. Thank you. Tian Xiang, eh? Thank you, thank you, boy. Girl, sorry. Okay, next one, who's done? Zixian? You mind a question, please? Hi, Zixian. Hello, Zixian. Thanks, Hao Xian, please. Never mind, it's okay. I think she can. Okay, Hao Xian, please. Zixian, are you there? Okay, take away. No more typing, serious things. Take away somebody delete. Okay. Okay, no, Eric, can you read the number 12, please?
Name one mode of livelihood of the villagers.
So they ask you name one mode. So what is the meaning of mode? Mode is that, can you write down? It's a type of something, what type of it, of usage to transport, things like that, okay? So it's fishing and hunting. How do you know the livelihood of the villager is fishing and hunting? Even though you don't read, say from the passage, roughly you know for villagers, they are either fishing, hunting. Thanks for the take, really, I appreciate that. This is not sarcastic, thanks. Or another type, anyone can tell me, besides fishing and hunting, what do you think the villagers will do? It cannot be manufacturing, right? What do you think? Anyone? Oh, no problem, yet, no problem. Don't worry, okay? That's the thing about Zoom. Even you're not in Zoom, sometimes in the classroom, when you ask the student will also very shy, very what do you call, hesitating to answer. It's okay, don't worry, okay? But guys, remember, if I will take it as lagging, but in the classroom or in the real world, don't ever just hesitate or don't want to say something, because it will be definitely your disadvantage. Okay, the world don't wait for you. The more you do that, next time when you go to poly and JC or even go to work, 你会吃亏的, okay? So don't worry, there's nothing wrong. And I hate, not you, not student, I hate that when students are in the class, they will give out answer, the teacher or whoever say, hey, this is a stupid answer. This is a lousy answer. Not even the teacher, maybe the student, hey, shut up lah, don't say this kind of answer. I cannot take it, no, okay? So no answer is stupid, unless you say vulgarity lah, okay? Right, so other than that, there's no stupid answer, okay? It's better that you sometimes not sure, open out your mouth and ask like Ricky, just now you asked this, very good. So this is, besides fishing and hunting, we also start with F. I'm serious. What is that?
Farming.
Yes, well done. So this is where you come in. Which topics do you think which subject do you think this question number 12 is about? Anyone?
How they make a living.
No, I'm talking, so sorry. Which subject is related to question number 12? Is it science, maths, English, Chinese, geography, history, literature, chemistry, physics, bio, or what?
Humanities.
Yes, well done. I don't know who is saying
Actually,
that.
I don't really understand the word human.
Humanities, is it?
It's just geography and history.
I thought
correct. No,
humanity is
it's not just
actually
geography and
for.
history. Sorry,
I thought humanity
it's more than
is
that.
literature.
Yes, in literature. And some even put principle of account inside as one of the humanities subjects, or even include arts. As we're talking about arts is drawing, okay? So yeah, humanities subject is a very important subject. Since Liang Ning is asking, if you don't mind. So imagine, let's say, don't, I hate to use the word, okay, sorry, not imagine. say that 11 of you, all your subject got A1s, okay? Your maths and science, English, Chinese, and okay, all these 4 subjects, you all got A1s. Now, my question is, Liangning, or don't say Liangning, some of you will get your humanities subject, let's say history and geography, combined together as like humanities. So some of you will get C6, C5, B4, B3, some will get A2, or a few of them get A1. Don't type already, please stop. Stop, please. Because I get OCD. When the words flashing in front of me, I cannot
Teacher,
pick.
you want to know how to turn it off?
No, I don't want to turn it off. I believe you all can control yourself and do it, because if I turn it on, I turn out again, I worry the whole thing will lag. So it's good to type it in when you need to type, like that last few lessons, like how should help me to bracket. So definitely it's very helpful. You just control your finger, don't type can already. So you see now I left. Okay, so what happens if some of you got A1 for humanities, then the rest will get C6 for humanities. The chances of you going to certain course in poly is very critical and crucial when they look at your humanities subjects. Okay, because maths and science are all the same. I say don't type ready, please. Okay, please control, please. You know, I cannot continue because I'm OCD. I just like in class, when somebody use the pen and tick tock, I cannot talk one. I will freak out. Okay, please don't type anything. So what happened is that imagine that some of you who got A1 for humanities and the other one who did not get A1 for humanities. The chances of those students who have A1s in humanities or A2 or B3 will get in the course in a higher chance, because maths and science is fixed one. Maths 1 + 1 就是2, science 就是 H2O, water, acid and alkaline. But humanities, you need a lot of things to come in. So question number 12 is more on geography and a bit of history. Okay, yes, we can talk about, you can say about English, but this is more, and you can say it's about science, about math, but more on, you can look at it, fishing, hunting, and villages is about history and geography. 5,000 years ago, this is how early civilization starts. Unfortunately, for your set 1, you don't do early civilization history, so you may not know what is that unless you read a lot. Then you know the earlier civilization is the Indus Valley civilization and the China civilization, Huanghe, okay, and Yangtze-Jiang. That's the 2 longest river, and the Nile River, which is from Egypt. So this is geography and history, okay? Just to share with you. Let's go. For I'm not sure if there's A1, A2 and stuff. That's my handbook saver. Yeah, maybe they have changed already. I agree with you. For who say that? Ziye, yes, correct. Because yours is different. Some of you will be different. Okay, let's go. Number 13. Who's turn? Eric, right? Eric, say already. Dongzhe, your turn. Number 13, please. Question? Oh, okay. Sorry, Dongzhe. I saw it. Okay, Tianan. 13.
When the adults watch the children's games, probably when the adults approve of the stick game.
Thank you. Those of you who have read out from your voice, maybe you are shy. Somewhere in June or July, okay, I don't think that you all should mute your mic, not mute your mic, seeing your mic spoil, because I will be doing oral exam. So you guys have to really get your mic fixed and do it well, seriously. All right, seriously. All right, so those of you who have mic problem, please find out, because eventually, if you are doing home-based learning or SLS learning, you need the mic to be on and talk to your teachers. And of course, we hope there's no another CB, circuit breaker, because during the circuit breakers, the teacher will say, hi guys, can you on your mic? Or even before you can say you cannot on your mic, they will ask you to go and find a way to on your mic. And to be honest, Zoom is going to be the next thing for the rest of our life, whether you like it or not. That day I was driving, I heard that a lot of people nowadays, they will cut down interview by face-to-face. They will Zoom you first to see whether you are able to talk articulately, fluently, and a way of speaking that is good. Sorry to say, if you are shy and embarrassed, then so what to all the students here. Uncle Raymond can give you A1 for your writing. But 如果你不会讲话, I don't do justice to you, and I don't think I do justice to your parents to pay this tuition fee. Sorry. When it comes to oral, I'm very, very strict on that. I'm so sorry. because I was an interviewer before, and I went to interview before. And later I will show you why next week I'm studying another course. Then I'll show you how I got in this course through this interview, through the way I talk. Okay, and it's kind of impressed. If you want to be shy and embarrassed, then good luck to you. You will forever cannot find a job in real life. Even your result is so good. Then you start blaming why the society, the world is bad. The more you shy, the more you embarrass, you are going to hurt yourself because people will start bullying you. Okay, you have to get away your shyness. That's the things I find that Singapore students, maybe I'm wrong, that they do not dare to speak up, but I think it's good. You have to learn to speak up. To share with you, some of you who are saying shy, when I came out from my NS, I was looking for a job. When I went for an interview,我也是不大会讲话, I don't know how to speak. So when the interviewer asked me, so Raymond, do you have anything to say? I say, no, I just want to get the job. Straight away, of course, I did not get the job. After I went home, I reflect myself. And later, after a few interviews, and some of them tell me, no, your result is pretty good, okay, but you can't talk, leh. So how can you get this job, lah? Like that. So finally, I decided every interview, every things that I meeting, or I will give myself room for presentation, and that's how I come in to join MOE teaching. So I give talks to over 200 students. I'm a parent support group in one of my elder son primary school. Okay, and I also teach in a Christian school with about 200 over foreign students, mostly are Filipinos, a bit of China, and a few of Indonesians and Thailand students. Okay, so if you're not to, then don't worry about whether you dare to speak or not. If you're not going to speak well, no point. Okay, I know some of you can speak very well, but your voice is too soft. And I know that the moment you speak in your classroom, people say, hey, shut up lah, why are you talking? I can't hear you. I don't like this kind of attitude when this student tells the other student to keep quiet. Okay, as a teacher, you should encourage the student to speak up. The moment you're like that, you're going to shut it off. And that's the end of your life really, seriously. I'm telling you. You can ask your mommy and daddy, okay? If they are also interview candidates, when the candidate talk like that, I just want to tell you about this one. I think our racism, the adults, the answer, it was a game enjoyed by the children, and it was an important learning activities. Learn about the teamwork, improve our coordination and accuracy skills. The children will juggle and the confidence as they play. Sorry, you are out of the interview, okay? It was a game enjoyed by the children, and it was an important learning activities. Learned about teamwork, improve coordinations and accuracy skills. The children were cheerful and carefree as they played. I know when you read like that, your friends say, hey, stop it, Liang Ling, stop it, Ricky, Hao Xuan or Eric, stop it. Example, don't worry, okay? Stop it, Tian Xiang or Tian Ang, stop it, Dongzhe. Don't slang like a mo, or don't slang like, wow, you know, that kind of thing. To me, good luck to you. You don't own them a, sorry, can I be a bit, you don't own them a bloody living. You don't own them your friend a living, okay? I got students who come to me, Uncle Raymond, my teacher, my classmates say I read like Amor. You know it's Amor, right? Lao Wai. I feel very embarrassed. I say, hey, excuse me. Ask them to shut up, man. Please. But the way they say I stand very very fake, very no good. So I say, up to you. You want to do it or you don't do it. So he was kind of shocked. And by the way, I'm telling you this. His mom passed away when he was only primary 6, when his brother was doing the old N-level result. And guess what? After when he graduated from the school that I taught him, he went to poly. He became one of the so-called, during the internship, he's one of the best salesperson who used to be very shy on speaking up. Then I asked him, his name is Jing An. I'm telling you, hey, Jing An, 怎么样? How you get in this job? Because they find that during my interview, my presentation skill was one of the best. I leave it to you. I have a lot of real life example to prove you wrong, that if you don't speak well, you don't speak like those American slang or the British slang or whatever slang you want, it's good luck to you. You go and watch China's newscaster and CNA. Okay, some of my students will come to my house. Their listening comprehension is not the skill, it's BBC News, CNN News, okay? And China's news, those people who speak English. Okay, you have to do that. If you're going to speak like those, like it was a game enjoyed by the children and it was an important learning. Sorry, guys, you will not get the job. So come back to 13. So what kind of question it is? The question is asking you for why. So what is the reason? The reason is it was and by for goodness sake, please. Liang Ning, type for me the word because it was a game. Type for me now. Inside there. Liang Ning, are you there? Or Jeffrey, whoever, can you type the word because it was a game? Let me rest my voice for a while, please. Nobody want to type already. Can somebody type here?
Wait, Shula, I need to.
Okay, I can't see your face. I only see Pokemon, so I don't know whether you are there or not. Correct.
Do I type in the chat?
Yeah, just
or do
type
I
in
just
here.
type word for word as
Yeah.
in because it was a game?
That's all. Just do that for me for the class. Just above the answer. You saw my mouse there? Just above the answer, okay? Just type it here. Just type it here.
Oh, wait.
Yes, thank you. For goodness sake, can you type the word because with the big B, capital B?
Okay, there's a slight technical issue and I have to do.
Okay, never mind. Just okay. Yeah, okay, guys, thank you. Retype again. So guys, listen. While Liang Ning is typing this, do not
There we go.
start. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, no more typing already. Take away the other one. Okay, thank you. Take away the other B. Okay, leave it. Don't do anything. Children, I'm not sure whether your teacher told you this. Never start the sentence because it was a game. Some students told me that, oh, my teacher say it's okay. But I'm a very old school of thought. Never start your answer in a comprehension. Please go and drill into your skull and in your brain, whether you're IP, Express, NA student or NT student or PSLE student, never start with because. But my teacher said, can when we are talking that time, we can say because I'm not happy with Uncle Raymond because he got less hair than me. When you talk, you can say because. But my advice is, if you want to speak proper English, you don't start with because. You can start with something. As a matter of fact, I think I do not like Uncle Raymond because apparently, well, indeed, okay. Yes, because since primary 1, thank you. Never start with because, okay? And don't start with sentence A and D. Eric or whoever, Ricky, thanks for learning. Jeffrey, go type the word and it was a game. Type another one and it was a game. A and D. Somebody help me, please. And don't type the word right, and it was a game or because it was a game. I just recently marked some comprehension passage. Some students who was with me for 2 years still continue making this kind of mistake because it was a game and it was a game. Never do that. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Jeffrey and Hao Shen. Don't do that now, please. This is really, you are making the examiner to laugh at you, especially in the Cambridge. They will laugh at you for 4 years in the school. You mean your teacher never teach you properly of how to write a proper sentence? It was a game because it was enjoyed. Example. Okay, if you really want to put the word because inside, don't anyhow put the word because and what else and just for no reason. Okay, the next lesson will be teaching you another things called adjectives and others, okay, and how to use it. Okay, so thank you, Hao Shen. All right. So David, don't if I move, I will okay. Can you take away the because now? And it was a lesson, correct? Don't put all these things. Okay, take away all, please. Did it off? Because I'm going to move out the slide. Okay, so remember, anyone different from this answer for number 13? No, Don't say okay. And if all okay, just show the thumbs up, the emoji thumbs up, okay? You see the games approvingly. Why is it approvingly? Why did the adult approve this game? Because maybe when the thank you, Tian Xiang, when they are adults at time, when the adults were children at time, they also enjoy this kind of games. Just like your parents. I'm not sure about the rest of you. I used to play 4 stone. I used to play marble. So if my child were to play 4 stone and marbles, it kind of bring back my childhood memory. So okay, thank you. So let's go with number 14. Sorry, somebody have to take away this one here. if you can, because you're going to block out the words already. Can you take away, Liang Ning? Thanks. Okay, let's move on to number 14. Who's done? So 13, okay, All right, number whose turn is it? Dong Zhedan, Tian An, Fiona, your turn. Fiona, 14.
Explain fully why you think coordination and accuracy skills are very important to Maori children.
Mute your mic, please. Fiona, mute your mic. Thank you. I like the way of all the words. You know which word you pronounce is really with a beautiful slang. It's a word important. Remember, you pronounce it very important. The R there, the T. The pronunciation with the R and the T. Take away how I told you I cannot continue. If you all start typing it, I will freak out. Sorry. So Fiona, well read. Explain fully. 记住，如果有 double L 里面拉长那个音。Thank you, Jeffrey. That one, oh my God, why is gone? You delete away my passage. Thank you. So explain fully. Double L words 拉长 Fiona 记住拉长那个音 fully. Okay, why you think? So why 为什么 Why you? Okay, don't touch already, guys. You know I'll get very frustrated with myself, not you. I can't continue if there's nothing on the screen, please. Thank you. Okay, so don't touch anymore. Please don't. So Fiona, you read it correctly. Think coordinations. More than 3 syllables, 你要the rhythm. Okay. 床前明月光. Something like that, right? Coordinations. And there is a double C there. How are you going to read it?
Finally,
Thank you.
I can unmute.
Okay, thank you. Can you mute now? Accuracy. Then double L 对吗? Skills are very important to Maori. There's an R. So 如果一个字里面有 R, 有 T, 有 S, 你要把那个咬字咬好一点. Stop it, please. Please, no more, please. Can do now. Okay. Let's move on to another question. Thank you, Fiona.
I think it's the black line who causes it.
Never mind. Okay, Fiona. 我们可以在洗耳动听，你在读那个 answer 给大家听吗？记住那个 double L and T. Why I have to emphasize with you, Fiona? I hope you understand. You're in the school. I believe in your school, a lot of people talk. Those girls talk differently, right? In a very high caliber and charismatic tone. So you must not lose to them. You must feel that you are also as good as them, the same status. All right.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
These skills are important for hunting and building, which is their main livelihood, important for their survival.
Yes.
These skills are important for hunting for food. Wait, is that wrong?
I don't know why the screen keep flicking. No, it's not wrong.
Okay.
Voice, but because of your background voice, so hopefully you can mute that. So these skills are important. One more time. Sorry.
These skills are important for hunting and building, which is their main livelihood, important for their survival.
那个 livelihood 你可以拉长吗？再来一次。
Livelihood.
Yeah, 那个 hood, livelihood.
Livelihood.
Yes. Double O 吗？拉长，记住，如果里面有 double words O O L L 还是 C C， 你要拉长那个音。Okay, like food, like for hunting food. Okay. Right, thank you. So this is a skills. You see what it means that explain why. Fully, explain fully why you think this coordination skill is very important, because the keyword is their main livelihood. And these skills are important because they are used for hunting and building. So for survival, this is called the main, what they call the, I won't say somebody told me about is RGS smart. It's not about RGS smart. It's because the environment made them have to be smart. So nothing will fall apart. You learn things by heart, and you know this is not very hard, and take it away from your heart and sincere heart. Okay. So what it meant here is that the skill is somebody doing something to my screen. Please, no more. Please, can you move away your hand? Thank you very much. Okay, so this is what Fiona has read, well read. So livelihood, all right, important for the survivor. More than 2 syllables is the dum, like Fiona. not Fiona, or not like lemon. Raymond become lemon, which I know I like to eat almond, but I prefer diamond. Okay, so remember, all right, Fiona, right? 3个 syllabus， so 记住， so 从今天开始你要 practice 那个绕口令。I think that day I talked to Liang Ling, I remember I talked to the creative lesson, right? However, ever, never, forever, clever, whichever, whenever, whatever. Okay, so this is how you pronounce it. Okay, thank you so much. I hope everyone got the answer for number 14 ready. Can I move on to number 15? Whose turn is that? Will be Ziye. Ziye is going to type something. Ziye, microphone not working. Ziye, are you ready to read the question number 15, please? No? So can I move on to Hao Xuan? 15? Finally, your mic is working?
Hello.
Yes.
What factor contributes to Ulana?
Never mind, Ulana, frequent.
Okay, Ulana's frequent win in the game.
Hey, Hao Xuan.
Yes.
Okay, don't do that. You know when you're reading that time, you have a very good voice. So please project your voice nicer. Seriously. Okay, Uncle Raymond, I'm telling all the 11 students here, if I need you to improve your voice, you better do it well. Okay? I've been interviewing people and I'm telling you. So when I say the word serious, please don't joke with me. Okay? If I were to not say short and screen at you, when I come to oral, I really freak out. Can you put back the screen? Somebody take away
That's
my screen.
not me.
Who took away the screen again?
Not me.
No, I'm not asking who. Don't worry.
Just retry again.
No, just refresh. Don't worry, please. This one I can take it. But when I come to oral, where I ask you to pronounce the word properly, 咬那个字，你最好跟我咬好好。Okay, Hao Xuan, one more time. I want you to be very serious.
Okay.
Don't do that, please. Go.
What factor contributes to Ulana's request? Carry again. Okay. What factor contributes to Ulana's frequent win in the game?
You see? Okay, you should read like that. What factors contributes to Ulana's frequent win in the game? 因为那边有一个 question mark. 再来一次。
What factor contributes to Ulana's frequent win in the game?
You see? This is why, guys, the 10 of you, stop.
Robux.
Stop. 10 of you, you heard what Hao Xuan did it, right? Yes. So I expect all of you, don't tell me shy. If you shy, then continue to shine and go and click into your room. You guys have potential to read, okay, as good as Hao Xuan, or even better than your classmate. I don't say Hao Xuan, even better than your classmate, is to impress and express yourself and not to depress and make yourself stressed. Stop it. Do your best with all your zest, and beat the test to win the rest. Okay, her quick and agile hands. So what factors? So the word what? So the reason and the method. Her quick and agile hands. So this is something that contributes, and you realize the word is contributes is a present tense. So therefore, her quick and agile hands are the answer. Of course, you can write that the factors that contributes to Ulana's frequent win in the games are her quick and agile hands. Some students say, wow, so low, so long-winded. My teacher say, write like that, her quick and agile hand 可以了，没有错。But the her, can you change to Ulana's quick and agile hand? Because if you put her, I will circle the her and I'll ask you, whose hand? My mommy hand? Your sister hand? Queen Elizabeth hand? Or God's hand? Or what? Whose hand? So 你一定要把那这个 by right. 其实你的老师讲 whatever your teacher says is not wrong, but Uncle Raymond is a bit OCD. I follow a bit very strict, very regimental. I don't think I'm wrong because this is my old school of thoughts. I'd rather to play safe because I do not know your examiner who is marking your paper is how are their behavior. So in order to play safe, just do it properly. Just like if I'm going to war, I definitely need the bayonets, the grenades, some of my bullets and magazine and water bottle, because I know the journey going there is either I'm going to die or I'm going to survive. So I will want to predict that I want to survive because I got a family to take care of. I need to protect my homeland. So please arm yourself with all the best equipments and make sure it's 100% correct. In exam, no, you cannot miss 1 mark. You miss 1 mark means you different by 1 grade. Okay, during your interview, you 讲错一个字 or even the words, you're going to end up, by right, you have a high chance to go into interview. You go in to get the job, but this is not. Okay, Hao Shen, your voice is absolutely good. If you were to, if you were to be very focused and serious about it, I tell you, you can be in the debate club. Okay, Fiona, I think it's good now. To be honest, the first time you read, you get a bit scared, not very good. Now I realize, hey, not bad, You're keeping up, very good, Fiona. If you have the chance next time, I want you to read more and practice it. Okay, Jeffrey, your turn. So 15 all can, 16?
16?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I can't see a thing.
Yes, I don't know what happened again. Okay, sir.
I cannot see any now.
Now,
oh wait,
can?
you refreshed.
Yes, sir. Who's turn?
Me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quote the phrase used by the writer to describe Ulana's sweet singing with a voice of a canary.
I like the way you suddenly shout, like, quote the phrase. He's not wrong. Guys, I forgot to tell you, in my books that I've written, every time you start a paragraph, you must be like what Jeffrey did, a bit powerful. If you don't believe me, if you have the chance to watch YouTube about how Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, our ex-prime minister, every time when he talks something to the next paragraph, in my opinion, he's always very powerful and very, not fierce, very powerful, and tell the audience that he's going to say the next point. Okay, I believe what Singapore will do. Then the next paragraph will say that I think. So you see that this is where he's Oxford graduate. Oxford, was it Cambridge? Oxford double degree. Okay, and his English is very, very good. Okay, so guys, so get it now. So what he read just now, what you read just now, Jeffrey, well done. Okay, but you forgot about the double E there. 再来一次, Jeffrey. This one.
Quote the phrase.
No, this one.
Oh, sweet.
That's
singing.
right. Now you get it now? Now you get it?
That is Hao Xuan.
This Hao Xuan, man?
Yeah, I saw the name.
Okay, I want you to read, Jeffrey.
Again.
This word only.
Sweet singing.
Yes, that was sweet. Okay. Fiona? Fiona is already. Is Fiona still there?
Sorry.
No, can you read this word?
Sweet.
Yes, sweet. 对了 ，double E。OK， 动词不可以哦。天祥可以吗？Might got problem, Okay, so is that with a voice of a canary. Okay, so quote the phrase used by the writer to describe the Ulan swinging. So with a voice of a canary. Answer is with a voice. Okay, so that's the answer here. Is it? Let's give the answer. Quote a phrase used. So voice with a canary. That is the word. Okay, let's move on. Number 17. All got it correct. It's very straightforward. This is who's turn now? Back to Tian Xiang, Ken. Ziye, Ken. Tian Xiang, are you able to read next question, number 17?
Explain fully why Ulana continued to pass the sticks with the greatest of care. Even though he was prepared to lose.
Hey, I like the way.
Nice.
Yes, nice. I like the way with the greatest of care. That's the way R 字把那个 remember 记住I'm going to send to all of you now. Remember the R S T L Y. 这五个 alphabet 里面 2, 4, 5. You have to really read slowly. L-Y slowly. T will be test. Okay, tactfully. 真的把那个字读出来 Okay. Right. So well done. Tian Xiang, can you read the answer for the class?
She had to ensure that only the two of them were left in the game, so that she could control the final outcome. She could purposely lose to him.
天祥，你在学校这样读，有没有人讲你什么东西吗？ Did anyone say about it? Hey, no, it's not Rick Astley, You know who is Rick Astley? Okay, that's cool, huh? That's my generation, not your generation. You still know this singer. Okay, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. 没有很好. Okay, I just want. Okay, you see the even Rick Astley, the way he sing the song, he also pronounce the word very good. Thank you, yes, Lang Ning.
Do you mind not singing that song because it's getting a bit cringy?
Okay, thank you. I know my
And my
voice is
class
very
is
nice.
making it into a meme already.
I know my voice is very nice, but I can't help it when Ziya was telling me about Rick Ashley, one of my favorite singer, and one of the favorite song that he sang. Yes, good. If nobody were to say about it, good, keep it out. And you have a very good voice. It's true. So I just need you to fine-tune you. It's just to read next time. Okay. So she had to ensure that only two of them were left in the game so that she could control the final outcome and she could purposely lose to them. So you see, you know that continue to pass the stick with the greatest of care. So this sentence tells you that she's actually preparing to lose just to allow that boy to win. Okay, so this is the passage. You read the passage carefully. Yeah? From now on, if I will give you the comprehension passage, I expect you to read through. Sometimes I might spend a bit of time reading the first few paragraphs, then the rest you have to take time to read through. Okay, right. So thank you, Tian Xiang. Who's turn now? Ricky. Ricky, your turn. Ricky, are you ready? If not, Dongzhe cannot. Dongzhe, your mic still not. Okay, Ricky, yes. Carry on.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
Why did Ulana decide to let Kimo win the game? Give 2 reasons.
Okay, your voice is a bit not say rough. Your voice when you maybe now you're set one when you start to practice your rolling down and saying why did you will have a very strong and mature voice when you start to break your voice soon, because this is about puberty. Okay, so nothing wrong. You don't feel bad about why your voice sounds a bit like that. It's nothing wrong. I heard a lot of students your voice like that, but when you go to set 2 and 3, the voice. I think this who Liang Ning and Tian Xiang, you know who is this who? Who is the one? Ray Chen, is it? Who is that? Who is the Harrington, right? The SGI boy, right? I think you all know, right? The way he pronounced and read the essay was very good, right? Okay, so let's go. The answer is Ricky. Kimo.
Wait, I read the answer also.
Yes, please. Yes.
Kimo showed the determination to win in the game despite repeated failures. Kimo was a nice person, kind, thoughtful, and intelligent. Winning does not mean much to her when she wins all the time.
Okay, I like that. I like the way you pronounce the word. Kimo showed the determination. Really, you really listen to me just now. You really have the determination. You don't read like this. You don't read like this, Determination. Show determination. No, don't do that. Don't do that. There's nothing wrong with your voice is low, but you're going to start. We know some girls' voice are very high pitched, some are very low pitched. But when you're low pitched that time, you don't worry. Okay, because I can't do it now because Liang Ning will say very kimchi, so I still have to do it. Kimo shows the determinations to win in the game despite repeated failures. Kimo was a nice person, kind, thoughtful, and intelligent. Winning does not mean much to her when she wins all the time. You see, it's kind of very low voice, but it's just how you project it. I mean, if your voice is like that, means like that, you cannot say, Kimo, show the determination to win. I tell you, the 2 examiners sitting there, they will flip down from the chair and fell down, and everyone was looking at the 2 examiners. 什么事情呢？为什么他听那个口舌听到整个人都跌倒在地上了？ So it's okay about low voice. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, thank you. I hope you all got the answer. Okay, the reason is the why. So give two reasons. So you must have the factual questions, you must have the info. At the same time, you must have the what? Not language. Also, you have to code, right? QQ inside there to code from there. Okay, thank you so much, Ricky. Okay, I heard the Ricky voice already. Tian An, are you ready? Or is it, sorry, Eric? Eric, are you ready?
Yeah.
The structure?
The structure of text reflects the main feelings of Kimo as he participated in the stick game. Complete the flowchart by choosing one word from the box to summarize the main feelings described in each part of the text. There are some extra words in the box you do not need to use.
Very good reading, but you're rushing. You want to complete fast, like the word need and the participated. You read very fast, but I can still hear what you're saying. Like the word summarize, you should know there's double M. So it's from the box to summarize the main feelings described in each part of the text. There are some extra words in the box you do not need to use. 你不需要用到。Even in Chinese 口试 also the same. 你该慢的时候就慢，该不说很快的时候就不要太快。All right, so okay, so this is the some of the words here. I hope you can follow. This is the answer. Now, disappointment, enthusiasm, excitement, and triumphant. So you all get it correct. So why do you know disappointment? Go and look at the first sentence of each paragraph. Does it make sense? The first sentence of each paragraph will tell you whether it's a disappointment or enthusiasm, excitement, or triumphant. So because of that first sentence of each paragraph will give you the whole idea of the particular paragraph, what is the author is going to say. Why is it disappointment? So look at some of the words. So when you're doing this for the Express students, when you see this kind of words, first of all, it's about VQ already. Okay, a video, why am I talking about video? Sorry, vocab questions, all right? So with vocab question, you must be very careful on this, all right? So you must know what is meant by enthusiasm. So guys, doesn't mean play games is not helpful. Sometimes playing game will help you to understand some of the VQ questions as well, all right? So must be careful on that. But my advice is read a lot of books. And if possible, I think you might say that I'm crazy. If you really have the time, either you read an e-dictionary or read a real text, a hard copy of dictionary. Every night before you sleep, you take 5 words to read from A to Z. This is what I'm doing in the past. If not, I won't come out some of the words. I have to admit, after reading some, I still forget some. I still go back and refresh. Learn, relearn, and unlearn. Learning has no full stop. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go from Ziyue. Oh, finally, we finished the text B already. Now we go to text C. Just nice for the text C. How did Wilson get his nickname as Snowflake Bandy? Now, first of all, let's go to the passage itself. This is very important. So let's go to the passage itself. Who is able to read? Liang Ling. First paragraph. Wilson's.
Okay, this is a mouthful. Wilson Alvin Bentley lived all his life.
Stop. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to all of you. I'm not sure did I tell you. If there's a comma, pause for 1 second. If there's a full stop, pause for 2 seconds. If there's a next paragraph, pause for 3 seconds. So how you pause? Inside your mind will be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Wait. So one comma will be.
I want to pause forever.
No. You have to do that. In your oral, you don't read like this. Wilson believed in all his life from the 1865 to 1931 on the farms in Jericho, Vermont, with an average of 120 inches of the snow falls every winter. Wilson liked snow so much that he spent his whole life like studying it. And because of this, everyone.
Okay, stop.
Let's go.
Wilson Alvin Bentley lived all his life from 1865 to 1931 on a farm in Jericho, Vermont, where an average of 120 inches of snowfall each winter. Wilson liked snow so much that he spent his whole life studying it, and because of this, everyone in Jericho called him Snowflake Bentley.
Next paragraph.
Read at the tone of whatever Christmas time.
Yes,
it's Christmas. Anyhow, my sister actually played it at bedtime, so yeah.
Okay, let's go. Second paragraph. Liang Ling.
His mother managed to buy him an inexpensive microscope, through which he looked closely at flowers, rocks, and snowflakes. The beautiful pattern of flakes intrigued him. He studied them carefully and discovered an ice crystal at the height of each flake. He tried to draw what he saw, but after 300 drawings, he was still dissatisfied because the snow crystals melted before he could copy all the details on paper.
I like the way you say all their details. This is how you're supposed to read. It's not like because he could copy all their details. But certain parts when Liang Ning is reading is good, but sometimes he's like a Japanese bullet train, very fast. So you need to slow down. Like there's a snowflakes, full stop for 2 seconds. Okay, rocks and snowflakes. The beautiful patterns, there's a double T there, patterns of the flakes intrigate him. He studied them carefully. I like the way you pronounce the word carefully. 真的很小心，很细心的，慢慢的。You see, slowly, quickly, 很快的。So it's the same thing when you're doing your pronunciation in English as well as into your second language, your Chinese or Mandarin per se. Well read, okay. Whose turn they're going to do it? Hao Xuan, give me a good one. Don't play.
Yeah.
Let's go.
When he was 17, he asked his father for a photo micrograph.
So micrograph. So 很长对吗？ So 不用怕，你用 photo micrograph. 再来一次。
Photo micrograph camera that would take pictures of magnified flakes. It requires a great deal of skills and speed to take good pictures of snowflakes. The delicate crystals melt away at the slightest breath or the slightest contact with body heat. And even if they don't melt, minor evaporation quickly changes their patterns.
Patterns like Abing, the way you talk like patterns. You one more time, and even
if they don't melt, minor evaporation quickly changes their patterns.
I would prefer patterns. 再来一次。
Patterns.
Yes, but not like that. Patterns. Okay. 再来一次。One more time.
Patterns.
Okay, but not that far. Okay. So you realize the way you read, you got pause 3 seconds. No, sorry, 2 seconds and 1 second. And some will big deal. Now this part here will be slightest, not slightest, slightest. 很小, I'm not sure how you say in Chinese slightest, but somebody can enlighten me. It's the way how you say in Chinese. 很特别还是很不一样，不同凡响 something like that. Okay, thank you, Hao Xuan. Next will be who's turn? Fiona later. Fiona will be doing number 5. Good luck to you. Eric done ready. Fiona will be, oh my gosh, too bad. Zixuan, ready? Zixuan, Ziyue, anyone? You got not enough time? Come on.
I can do 5.
No, it's okay.
No, I want to try.
Xiang, number 4.
Wilson developed a technique that worked well. First, he caught some flakes by holding a black wooden tray out in the falling snow. Then he brought the tray into his workroom, which was kept at the same temperature as the outside air.
Well, I tell you, you're good, man. I like the way, I like to really seriously like to hear this kind of voice. Okay, but 可以你不要这样，好像你刚才都这样，and first 不要怕哈。During your oral, you have ample time to fine tune, to perfect your tonality, your posture, your control, your temperature, everything. Because I'm also in the examiner, timekeeper. I always tell my students, calm down. If you have a religion, if you are a Christian, a Buddhist, or Taoist, or any religions, pray first. Pusa, Jesus, help me calm down. And the way of calming down, I will teach you in the next lesson. Is one way is like really seriously, it helps. Okay, so well read, Tian Xiang, keep it up. But I think you can have a bit of tonality. Wilson developed a techniques that work well. 再来一次好吗？就这 sentence. 天祥 let's go.
Wilson developed a technique that worked well.
Next, my little girl, Fiona, your turn.
Holding his breath.
Stop.
and
Stop. This is the next paragraph, right? So your voice might be a bit high. Holding
his breath and wearing heavy mittens to keep the heat of his hands away from the snow crystals. He quickly examined his catch with a magnifying glass. If a flake looked promising, Wilson touched it gently at its center with a wooden stick and moved it onto an ice-cooled glass microscope slide, stroking it with a feather to flatten it and position it properly. If the crystal still looked good, Wilson put the glass slide in front of the camera, turned it to face the best light, and took the picture. Because snow crystals are transparent, they did not show up very well in the finished photograph. So, to make the picture clearer, Wilson very carefully used a sharp knife to outline each flake on the negative, cutting away all the background film. This increased the beauty of the picture without changing the pattern of the crystals. The whole process required painstaking care, but Wilson figured it didn't take as much patience for him as it would for others because it gave him such pleasure.
very good. Maybe it's too long. I like the way just now you pronounce so to make the picture clearer. Okay, clearer, and clearer, something like that. Okay, strong, stronger, strongest. So 真的要比喻. So this is a comparative adjective that you need to describe. Wilson very carefully used a sharp knife to outline each flake on the negative, cutting away all the background film. This increased the beauty of the picture without changing the patterns of the crystal. The whole process requires painstaking care. 就是真的很痛苦，就是把要真的形容出来 you have to bring out the emotion. This is where, what did the author mean by painstakingly? So maybe this is one of the pros, like Ziye and Zixian. You know, like the teacher, what you mean by the author say painstakingly? I don't know. I never done this before. How the what I know this one is how painstaking. So it's to tell you that the author has to spend a lot of efforts, a lot of energy, a lot of focus, attentions, a lot of care, a lot of techniques, a lot of tactfulness to really make sure every single snowflake is able to capture. And that is where it makes history. All right, thank you. Okay, last number six, who's done? 东哲可以吗？没有 sorry. Jeffrey?
Me?
Yes. 6.
Oh, okay. Storm after storm, winter after winter, Wilson caught and photographed crystals because most snowflakes are either broken or clumped together. Finding a single undamaged flake was not as easy as it may seem. Some storms were better than others.
Some storms were better. Now, just now you read the word together, you must do it this way. Together, 三个 syllables 对吗？the together, all right? So some storms
were better than others. A good storm was one with calm air in which the flakes did not stick together much or get blown about and broken. The winters also varied. In a good season, Wilson might find as many as 300 suitable crystals. In a poor one, maybe only 50 or less. During an especially good storm on 14 February 1928, Wilson took a record 100 photographs.
During and especially. I don't know about can you pronounce the word enthusiastically? Czechoslovakia, Yugoslovakia. Okay, if you can read these 3 words, because enthusiastically has 7 syllables. I got student enthusiastically, enthusiastic. So if you can, look at the mirror and pronounce the word enthusiastically. Czechoslovakia, Yugoslovakia. So this is where your tongue twister is, okay? Right, well read. Okay, Jeffrey, well done. Let's move on to number 7. It's a very short one. Ziye, are you able to read? No? Zixuan? Tianan? Are you able to read, Tianan?
In thousands of snowflakes he examined, Wilson never found any two exactly alike. Even though all the crystals were based on hexagonal or six-sided pattern, the details of the structure varied endlessly.
Your reading is okay, but you are a bit nervous and scared, right? So don't worry. One more time, Tianan. In the thousands of snowflakes he examined, follow Uncle Raymond, go. In the thousands.
The thousands of snowflakes.
No, stop. No, I'm not against you, because it's the first time. Can you listen first? In the thousands.
In the thousands.
A bit louder.
In the thousands.
When I do this, means you carry on, okay? One more time. In the thousands of snowflakes he examined, then pause for 1 second. Wilson never found any two exactly alike. I want you to read like that. 从来没有找到一模一样的. Okay, just like how I read in Mandarin or Chinese. Okay, in Mandarin. So Wilson never found any two exactly alike. All right, same. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. In
the thousands of snowflakes he examined, Wilson never found any two exactly alike.
Yeah, you get it? 不要怕 exactly alike. 再来一次 two exactly alike.
In the thousands of snowflakes he examined, Wilson never found any two exactly alike.
Definitely better than just now, okay? Carry on. Even though
all the crystals were based on hexagonal or six-sided pattern.
Pattern is like a bit like alien. I always tell my students, if you read like abeng and alien, means a bit very Singlish. Pattern. Yeah, you're laughing. yeah, alien. No. Pattern. 为什么要 pattern? 不好意思 guys, don't laugh. Okay, you are doing well. Okay, Tianan, you are doing well. You want to score in your interview and your reading because you got EAE or you got go for DSA. You should know. Interview is very important. You don't read pattern. 那个人讲很好笑咩 ？pattern 很好笑。我第一次读的时候，我跟我老师讲 pattern.
I'll try to not make you laugh anymore. Robux.
Stop it. Yeah,
exactly.
DSA. Okay,
exactly.
Go. Okay, thanks, Hao Xuan. I told you have good voice, but give people a chance, can please? 好吗? All right. Tianan is doing best. Okay, go.
So I continue from the pattern part.
I just want pattern again. I'm serious.
The pattern.
Pattern. 你好像不甘愿呢。那个 pattern. 你要有这样吗？要有那种高贵的那种 very high class pattern. 再来一次。
Pattern.
No. Sorry, I'm not against you. Go. I'm closing my eyes to listen to you.
Pattern.
Better? One more time.
Pattern.
Yes.
Robux.
Yes, Robux. Number 8. Come on, finish up. Tianan.
It's like after Wilson that part.
Yes.
After Wilson wrote an article.
Hey, come on. Just now you read that in the thousand is so nice. This one after Wilson, 好像每个人要去睡觉了哈。To Wilson. 不要这样，刚刚来。Very good. No, you are doing that well for the last paragraph. Go. After Wilson wrote an article.
After Wilson wrote an article for Harper's Magazine in 1898, his fame spread, and there was a sudden demand of his photographs.
Louder.
The Tiffany's.
No, there's no the Tiffany. It's only Tiffany.
Tiffany's, the great jewelry store in New York, bought 200 to use as patterns for jewelry designs.
Hey, you're lagging. Can you bring me go nearer? Do you want to go nearer? Yeah, disconnect. Come on.
Artists.
Disconnected. Wait. Wait. 子夜 is子夜 inside? 子夜 is disconnected, right? Is 子夜 inside? Can somebody help me? I can't see. Is it 子夜 inside?
She's inside.
She's inside, huh? Where?
Yeah. And the.
Okay, I found it. Okay, carry on. Thanks. Can you just start from here? Tiffany, the great jewelry store in New York, bought 200 to use as patterns for jewelry design?
Tiffany's, the great jewelry store in New York, bought 200 to use as patterns for jewelry designs. Artists, metalworkers, silk manufacturers.
不要拉塞，不要 rush， 不要 rush。我们不是做这本train 啊 ，no konokumasta nipponji konokonosta ke don't rush. Artists, metalworkers, skill manufacturers. Manufacturers. One more time. Artists.
Artists, metalworkers, silk manufacturers, and craft shops also began using his photographs to help plan their designs. Most universities in the countries bought collections of his slides. Meteorologists and scientists all over the world studied Wilson's photographs and read his articles.
I think you should give yourself a pat on your back. Definitely, you read better than last time. So whoever now who has some problem with your mic, hope the next lessons you can continue. I think today's lesson, those of you who are able to read it out, okay, I think you should give yourself a pat. Okay, so far I am not sure all of you agree with me. I think I love the most is Hao Xuan, the way he pronounced. Of course, Jeffrey helped to do it better. Fiona, definitely I can see that you're improving. Liang is always that good, but sometimes it's like bullet train. Tienan, yes, starting you can see that now continue to raise up your voice a bit louder, clearer. Okay, and I know that you can 咬字 like manufacturers, but 你要快快的读，因为你怕读错。反而你更惨 if you read faster and speed, people take advantage of that. Okay. That I can't help you for whoever create about your internet lagging. So it might either get near to your Wi-Fi, or you got to later on next lesson. If you have other online Zoom with another tutor, you better be fair to yourself, okay? Or maybe you have to change another laptop to test out whatever reason, okay? So yes, thank you for all of you who have read. So of course, not forgetting those who did not read. I'm not to skip and escape from there. There's no point. You must really practice reading, and those who read, you should give yourself a pat and share with your daddy and mommy. You've done a beautiful job. Okay, let's go to the questions now. Okay, all the way, Hao Xuan will be reading the questions for Uncle Raymond. Let's go. Number, we left a couple of minutes, so let's do it fast. Where is it now? Okay, Hao Xuan, go. How did?
Yeah.
And when I'm serious, you better read the question properly. Go.
Which one? There's two.
Okay.
The first one or the second one?
How did Wilson?
Okay. How did Wilson get his nickname Snowflake Bentley?
So he spent his lifetime studying snow. That's the answer. The whole entire passage is a factual. Just now the one you read about the Maui, that one is like maybe a story, a folk tale. But this one, text C or section C, is a real life. And you look at Snowflake, it's different pattern. So this is the founder of Snowflake Bentley. Thank you. Hao Xuan, number 21.
Write down the answer.
Sorry, Vicky, what do you say?
Write down the answer.
Up to you, but this answer will be reflect later on in the classroom Google. I mean, Google Classroom. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, Ricky. So don't worry.
Okay.
Hao Xuan.
Quote an expression from paragraph 2, which suggests that Wilson's family was not well off when he was a child.
Beautiful reading, man. Managed to buy him an inexpensive microscope. What do you mean by inexpensive? The word in means not right. Okay, the in means not expensive. That means a cheap microscope lah. So this is a Q question. So you have to really look for this answer in the passage. So quote an expression from paragraph 2. So it's going straight direct. It's very hard to feel. You just need more practice of comprehension passage on this. Okay, right? Liang Ning, can Okay, let's go. Number 22. 23 will later on will be Liang Ning turns. Okay, Hao Xuan.
Okay. He tried to draw what he saw, but after 300 drawings, he was still dissatisfied.
The DISS read properly there.
Dissatisfied.
No, the dumb.
Dissatisfied.
Yes. Dissatisfied.
Because
Dissatisfied. Abing. I don't want Abing. Dissatisfied. Carry on.
because the snow crystals melted before he could copy all their details on paper.
On
What
paper.
does the
On
underlying
paper.
expression suggest about Bentley character?
On
Answer:
paper.
He is someone of great perseverance, of determination.
Determination.
Why does it take a lot of skill and
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Hao Xuan. Please, you see, I purposely asked you to read so many questions. That means you need to focus, Hao Xuan. Your reading is absolutely very good, but the moment you do, you lack of focus already. It doesn't do justice to you. Hao Xuan, if other people know your character like that, 他以后他不会给你做很大的 project, which I don't think is fair to you. You have potential, so you need to focus, okay, boy? Okay?
Yes, Queen.
Yes, my dear. Thank you very much. He is someone of great perseverance, of determination, and perfectionist. Yes, and certain things you need to be perfectionist. Okay, I'm so sorry to say you need to be really a perfectionist or OCD to do certain things to perfect it. If not, things will not work out well and it might be disastrous. So this is where you need, like when you say comprehension passage, actually teach you to be able to understand human nature. And this passage, even though it's factual, it can be Ziye and Tian An and who else is Ziye, Tian An and Zixuan, okay, or Fiona. This is where when you talk about literature's context, you have to understand that is where it kind of showcase from her. How do you know it's very perseverance? A 300 drawings, you might think that it's a small figure. You go and do it and find it. You're going to spend day and night on doing it. It's like Hai Di Lao Zhen, picking a hay in the state, hay in the stocks. Okay, suddenly I forgot the idiom, sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's move on. Why did Liang Ning? Thanks, Hao Xuan. Well done.
Why does it take a lot of skills and speed to capture good pictures of snowflakes?
Okay, so my answer is the dedicated crystal melts away at the slicer breath of the slicer's contact with the body heats. Minor evaporation quickly change their patterns. So this is actually why, the reason. So you cannot change in your own words or whatever. So it's really a factor. You need to infer. So it's a FQ and IQ. So you realize all these 7Q. Once you master these 7Q, you know where to get it. It's to practice regularly of this I know this question is going to be FQ, factor, because he say, why do you need this? So you read, now remember the comprehension passage, you must read at least 3 times. Okay, thank you. Number 24, Liang Ning.
What kind of weather conditions protects a snowflake from damage?
That is Hao Xuan, okay? Liang Ning, go, come on, we are short of time. Just 10 o'clock, I have to call someone.
What kind of weather conditions protect a snowflake from damage?
So what kind? What kind means you must have the reason and the method. The reason is because this is a storm with calm air. A storm with calm air is very ridiculous to do that, no? Especially when this kind of winters is when you have a storm, means it's very super duper cold. And how you get a calm air? So that poor guy have been standing in the snow just to capture the snowflakes and get different patterns. It's really perseverance. So this is true. It's question number 23, right? 22. All right, thank you. Now it's 25. Explain your word. Okay, this is got to do with, is it summary? No, not yet. Okay. Liang Ning?
Explain in your own words.
Thank you, Hao Xuan.
Hao Xuan. Chill.
Okay.
Explain in your own words what brought about a sudden demand for Wilson's photographs.
It's demand, demand. Okay, what? Okay, in your own words. So this is OQ already, So in your own words, Wilson article was published in Harper's Magazine and it became more well-known. So this well-known, you can change to famous or reputable. People knew more about him. So get to know him better. Okay, know more about him. You can say get to know him better. Popularity rose or grew. Okay, so don't write this here. That's the answer. Eric, your turn. Okay, let's look at this one. Amy and Carl is always, one of them is a negative, one of them is positive. You guys have to decide who is talking about negative and positive. Eric, can you say this one first? Eric, are you there?
Taking photographs of snowflakes provides Wilson much joy.
Is it positive? Positive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one?
Wilson's work has not only brought him joy, but benefited others too.
So this is also positive, right? Agree,
Yeah.
Eric? So this one is only for individual, right? For Wilson only, right? But this one will be not only for Wilson, but to others, right? So now, who is telling what is true? Eric, let's go. Give a.
Give a piece of evidence from paragraph 5 that Amy can give to support her view.
So the answer here, the whole process requires painstaking. Remember just now, was it Fiona was talking? Now you understand when you're reading a passage, you must bring in the emotion. So when you do your question at the time, hey, I read the passage. This is something, the answer that I feel is very suitable for the answer here. Okay, right. So I move on a bit quickly. Yeah.
I don't know why, but my name is Ho 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 Siwan.
How Shen, please, we are running out of time, so no more playing. I know it's good that mic is on, okay? Please, mic off. Thank you, Eric. What is one
reason that Carl can give to explain his position with reference to paragraph 8?
I like the way you pronounce the word Carl. That's the way. Remember the R and L's, the pronunciation, you really use that well. Well done, Eric. His picture was widely used for business or design of jewelers, artists. So I don't think, as I try to research and reference it, but this is later on. Snowflakes is so popular in a lot of patterns, even for research. When you go to secondary school, and sorry, you're already secondary school. When you go to upper secondary school, you learn on that. Okay, so let's move on to 27. Finally, we are doing summary. Summary, remember, if we are using information here, right? Okay, so who stands? Let's go with Ricky. Your summary?
Read the question.
No. Okay, why not we go by this way? Sorry, Ricky. Can you read? Okay, so this is the summary you are supposed to do for paragraph 4 to 5. So you are supposed to do 80 words, not counting the words given to here. So let's go to. Give me a minute to capture beautiful photograph, please. So Ricky, all the way down, yours.
Until Bentley firstly, is it?
All the way to here, this one I highlighted, go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
To capture beautiful photographs of snowflakes, Bentley firstly, 1.
Okay.
Caught some flakes by holding a black wooden tray out in the falling snow. 2. Brought the tray into his workroom, kept at the same temperature as the outside air.
I like the way you pronounce the word temperature. Oh, not again. Temperature, well done. So that it asks you summarize.
Oh, that one Jeffrey now, huh?
Okay, wait. Okay, don't the steps. The summary asks you for the step involved. So you must go by the step. So you have 8 points and 8 steps. So the step involved. First, the step 1 is to do this. Then step 2. Thank you, Ryan. Was it Ryan or who? Not Ryan. Sorry, Ricky. Right? Sorry, suddenly I confused. I'm so sorry. Tian Xiang, number 3 and 4.
Holding his breath and wearing
Tian
heavy.
Xiang.
Holding his breath and wearing heavy mittens to keep the heat of his hands away from the snow crystals. He quickly.
No. Remember, I don't want you to please. Even though you are reading the next point, you don't you must cut away the 那个 habit So you must be don't keep because the moment you are in a paragraph like that, the examiner will get very. They cannot do that. Okay, so that one is okay. You have still got a long way to go. So I'm just taking away this thing not supposed to say that. Okay, one more time. He
quickly examined his sketch with a magnifying glass.
I like the way you pronounce the word magnifying glass. That's the way. Remember that nothing you remember why you read it well and the glass. Well done. That is the step 1, 3, and 4. Thank you so much. Who's done now? Who want to read? 东泽不可以，对吗？天安 no, I don't want.
I think I know who already. Uncle Roger.
Read cannot.
Relax.
Okay, come, Fiona. 5 and 6.
He touched it gently at its center with a wooden stick and moved it onto an ice-cold glass microscope sight.
The wooden, 记住wooden stick, okay? So this is another step. He used the step. Remember the step by step. Thank you. Tianan.
Stroking it with the feather to flatten it.
又来了，不要这样，don't like that. One more time. Bring out your 那个丹气 bring out your breath. Go. Stroking it with a feather.
Stroking it with the feather to flatten it and position it properly.
Properly. Alien? Properly, Alien? No. Position it properly.
Properly.
Okay, relax. I know it's like very funny, right? I'm so sorry. When you read, my student read wrongly, I would like just to say that one more time, stroking it with a feather.
Stroking it with the feather to flatten it and position it properly.
Yeah, better. No alien. Very good. Key.
He put a glass side in front of the camera.
Better. Lucky. You never pronounce a camera. Pronounce as camera. Thank you so much. How Shan? All the way yours, baby. Let's go.
Jealous Uncle Raymond is so sad that he is baldy as he is smart bow and crazy as he laugh wick talking to
Jeffrey, your turn.
Okay. Turn it to. Huh?
I got no time already. Come on. I got to call my friends at 10 o'clock. Come on.
Turned it to face the best light and took the picture.
I took the picture, Abeng. I took the picture, Abeng. A picture. Give me a picture. Can you read properly? Hey guys, once you all have the right tone and tonality, everything, don't go back to your old ways already, please.
Turn it to face the best light and took the picture.
Very good.
He very carefully used a sharp knife to outline each flake of the negative, cutting away all the
negative. Abeng.
Negative.
Hey, hello, please, come on. On the negative.
All the negative. Cutting away all the background film.
Hello, read properly, please.
Film.
Hey, don't, no, please, don't joke. Come on.
I actually don't know how to read that.
Film. Background film.
Film.
Okay, film. Okay, right. So this is the answer that you're supposed to write. Honestly, I need to see your summary. If you cannot submit the rest, I definitely need to see your summary. Thank you. Mute your mic, please. The rest of you. How Shane? Okay, I need to see your summary so that I know, because this summary is 50 marks. Okay, for those who are in the IP, you may not do this summary with 80 words. The best is you can give me 120 words. That is your requirement. I'm not sure about Fiona, the rest of you. Please tell me how many words your teacher is supposed to ask you from. Different IP school has different ways. Some 90, some 100, some 110. I'm not sure how many words it is, okay? Oh, I'm not end yet. I'm so sorry.
Robux.
Okay, let's go to the end already.
No.
Okay, let's go back to this one here. Your next topics, guys, your homework is war, society, and security. Okay, so I want you to tell me what is war, society, and security. This is more.
Is this something to do with NCC?
Not necessary, yes, in a way, but war, society, and security. Next lesson, I will tell you more about it. So I expect all of you to read out. If you're not going to read these 3 topics, good luck to you, because whether you're IP or Express or NA, when you go up into set 2 and 3, you will definitely face this kind of question. Very popular. One of them is SG Secure. Okay, one of them is talking about terrorism. One of them is talking about multiracial, multi-religions, and things like that. Okay.
I thought it is about Nazi camp.
You can say that, Jeffrey. Yes, you are absolutely not wrong to say that. Definitely. Yes, I agree with you.
Hello.
Okay. As you can see here, this is my books here. Okay. This is the one I'm the one to share with you that next week I'll be taking out this course here with Singapore Management University. I'm still learning about talking about strategy. This is one of the topic. Okay, and I'll be doing also Zoom with my lecturer. So what I will share with you is that even I'm so old already, I'm still learning, and you guys also have to keep on learning, because eventually all the topics that you're going to learn will be useful in your future career and your future study in Poly or JC. Okay, I've told you before many times already. You are not here just to pass your set one. I'm here to make sure that you have a longer path to learn. That's about it. Okay, guys. So yeah. Oh, thanks. I just saw Ziyue, 120 words, right? So good. So based on that summary, the snowflakes, please use 120 words. I'm not sure about Fiona, the rest of you, please go and find out. It's your job to go and ask your teacher, what is the summary? How many words you're supposed to write for your summary? So different levels will increase. I think until set 3 and 4, you have to write 150 words, okay? If I have the time in few months, I will say in few months time, because I will throw in an IP comprehension passage to all of you to practice as well. And of course, with New York Times articles to read and things like that, okay? So yes, next lesson, we're talking about adjective, adverbs, and the definite and the, and also to talk about war, society, and security. And if you can read out these 3 topics, you Google it and find out more information. What is your homework? Your homework by right is to go through the 2 comprehension passage. And if you can kind of fine-tune your summary, please do so. If you cannot write it and scan it and put it into a Google Classroom, at least you type it out and email to me in the Google Classroom so that I can mark and see whether you're correct. Please do not copy my answer. I will not show out the answer until I have a few of them will give me the answer, then I'll flash it out. So Ricky, I'm sorry if I do not post the answer on time, pardon me, because I want to see most of your answers soon, because next week school holiday will start already. Because so I see you next Friday.